roar. Roar. Watch. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, it's different ones. Because when they were coming through. Calvin, come here. Calvin.
Commenting on it? I'm going to change one of these lights up.
Okay, so we've had two groups that came through that didn't even want to go in the hunt. They were a little bit scared of it, but had some pretty good scares. We'll do a quick walkthrough when we go to close, and yeah, we're just about ready to close up. I'll put this video up, put the hunt videos up tomorrow. I've got some other videos I want to upload tonight, and then probably go on Vlog TV, watch Troy's Vlog TV for Halloween Hellmouth. See how many people get scared by his video hallway, and
From 6 to 8 is the trick-or-treating out here.
6 to 8 is the trick-or-treating out here, which we didn't know that until this year, which is kind of crappy. But what I can say is we do live in the Bible Belt, so I guess that can be expected. We're kind of looked at as weird. So we'll keep doing the hunt though every year, make it bigger and better. But the people who have gone through it have liked it, so that's a plus. Hopefully we'll have some people that'll come through next year that liked it from last year.
Keep spreading the word.
So, anyways, I'm going to be doing another walkthrough here towards the end of closing. Talk to you later.
Hello, I'm Christina's husband, Steven. I'm going to be doing a little walkthrough for you guys, seeing how we're about to close down the hunt. So, wait. We may have a drive-by. Oh well. Anyways, we're hoping for at least a couple more scares, but I'm going to do a little walkthrough for you guys. Cue fog, Christina. Fog. We got that guy up there. We got that mask that if this light was off, like... kind of follows you. Here's the next room. We have this guy getting fed. There's the lovely wife doing what she do best, scaring people. Got one of those little blue strobe lights, really cheap at Walmart. Disembodied guy, the blade sticking in him. Ooh. Parts. We got two different fog machines going and a little tiny fan to blow it. Each side of this little bar piece. We go around the corner. There's vines on the ceiling. Of course, you can't really see anything without this light on, but her plant creatures. Next is the spider room. Spider egg sac. And we got spider webbing hanging and drooping and just covered back here. So nobody will go out this way. All this is spider webbed. And then, coming through here, I've been picking at the spider webbing all night after every single person goes through, so you can see it's about 3.5 feet up and there's still spider webbing there, so no matter what, they're going to have to walk through it. And what we've been getting with people is if you look over this way, it's empty. And that's because whoever's greeting the people and guiding them in the right entrance, because for some reason everyone wants to go on the side they can see better in. The second they get through there's a little cut in the tarp over there, the greeter will get up and come over here with an air horn or two. The air horns we got were pretty crappy quality, but then there's this guy, spider victim trying to escape through the dog door that is covered with spider webbing, and Christina's human spider creature thing. This year all she got done was the head, so you can't see anything back there. You just have to assume it's huge for all this webbing. So yeah, that was the haunt. Besides the graveyard, which we already showed you, a little bit easier to see in the light. We have our haunt rules that, because of that light across the street, little security light, everyone was able to read this sign pretty easily. So we didn't really need to spray it down with the glow-in-the-dark spray paint, but we did. But the haunt wasn't too big this year, but we did the best we could with the amount of funds that we had. But next year, bigger and better, always a good motto. We're seeing more and more people. I just went over and talked to the neighbors a little bit ago, and they're hoping that we get a turnout like a couple years ago where there's, 40 or 50 people at a time walking the streets. Dang Florida, and their 6 to 8 is the full time to trick or treat. I remember getting started at sunset, like 5 in the afternoon, and going till like midnight. But whatever, not in California anymore. That was the walkthrough, and yeah. Usually Christina does this, but I figured I'd get a little FaceTime. Bye.
Okay, so that was year 3. Was another good year. Was going to do another walkthrough, but
I just did the walkthrough.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Can barely see you.
'Cause the light's not on.
But we are tearing down the plastic.
Takes so long to set up, so quickly to tear down. We'll have to come back out here tomorrow for all the gorilla tape. I
Yeah.
don't think we're going to get that.
No. Just so long as we pull the stuff away from the door. Ah, there's tape stuck to my shoe. But there's that table. I know you guys want to sit here and watch me tear shit down.
This gives us something to do until Blood TV starts anyways.
That's true. I feel sad tearing it all down. Very, very sad.
Well, in the words of Troy, 365 days plus or minus about 12 hours till next year.
But I feel sad. Very, very sad. Here is... Here is my setup for this year. I had music playing on the laptop. It's a mask for the person back here. Had the circular saw set up because didn't really want to mess with the chainsaw.
Blades off.
Blades off. Say, blade
Off.
gone. Blade gone. For safety. Had a power strip. I know a lot of people would probably complain about all the wires all over the place for safety reasons, even though I just mentioned safety, but...
Most of those wires is for the fog machines.
Yeah, most of it is for the fog machines. Had fog machine here with a fan to blow more fog in that direction. Another fog machine over here. Then I had the controllers for the fog machine right here. So, when people started coming through, hit the fog machines. When they get in line of vision,
About right here is what actually
about
we
right
get 'em.
here.
Because if there's people that were trying to be... If there were the people that are like, no, you go in front because I don't want to be scared. Those are the ones you target. You let the big, strong macho man or whoever they get to push in front of them, and you let them get so they're almost past you, and you get them, they jump through the roof. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah. I really got a kick out of this one kid, because he came through, and he hears the chainsaw, jumps, or not the chainsaw, the circular saw, and jumps, and then he gets through the spider room, and then he gets over here to the little spot I had back here, and I get him.
Just imagine wall right here.
Yeah, just imagine
Wall.
there's a wall right there.
Wall.
And then he gets to right about here. Can't see it because there's no light. There we go. Gets to right about here.
Jumped out at him.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm tired. I've been up too long today. But he gets right about here, and I jumped out at him. He runs like friggin' way over here, back to the door area, before he remembers, oh yeah, I forgot my candy.
Recording?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Christina just went through her favorite scare of the night. Mine was definitely, there's two different ones. There was the one where there's a big group of people, 15, 20-ish, and she had actually made a little actor's nook right here. The tarp only came down to about here, but we weren't actually planning it as an actor nook. But I took the opportunity, thinking of, you know, how Troy was popping out at people, or not Troy, but his actors, randomly. So I had my cape on, sitting down like this. Cape goes over here. You can't see me because the fog's so thick in here you can barely see right there. And this group just didn't want to come in. Finally, the one person that wanted to go through was like, I'm going through. I don't care if you guys are with me or not. So she comes in. She gets to where we had all the pictures and portraits, and she wasn't wanting to go through because she saw all the fog. Finally, she gets through. She gets to about right here. My brother-in-law is behind the bar thing, and he clicks the circular saw. And after she jumps at that, I come up like this, and she runs back out the entrance. It's not that much farther, you know. Just walk through 2 different rooms, and but yeah, went right back out the entrance, and then everyone else didn't want to come in, and they left. The other group, it was just me and my brother-in-law. Christina was inside feeding our infant. And the big group came. Like 6 or 7 kids, ranging from probably 5 to about 12. All of them came in. Got them really good. My brother-in-law didn't hit the chainsaw, or not the chainsaw, circular saw. Why do we both keep messing that up? But he doesn't hit the circular saw that time. And they go through and all the way out, and I jump out and scare them. Well, that wasn't enough. They liked it so much they went back through. Sorry, don't want to lose my cherry. I'm married. Gosh, perverts. Anyways, they come back through. And this time they get into this room. The fog's already going. My brother-in-law is ready because he hears them. I want to go back through. So he's ready. Yeah! They jump. They're like, oh, that didn't happen last time. And they come running out. And me, I grabbed the air horns the second time. First time, I was already hidden there, so they were expecting me to be there again. What I did was I grabbed both the air horns. If you come with me, you look up right here. There's this hole that goes into the spider room. So I grabbed the air horns because I didn't do the air horns the first time because I barely had enough time because they were going through pretty quick. This time I had the air horn. Heck! Made them jump out there. They come running out, and I'm chasing them with the air horns. So they went through twice within about 2 minutes, and they had a different experience both times, and they liked it both times. The thing that was the best about it, that every haunter wants to hear, is them walking away and them talking. Oh, I like that house. Oh, man, that house was great. Yeah, that's what Halloween's all about. Finally, people out here are trying. No, I didn't just like that house. I love that house. Let's go back next year. So, we've got to do bigger and better next year.
Definitely. By the way, kids, don't smoke.
Bad for your health, dirty habit, and it's
hard to get rid of.
It's extremely difficult to quit. Yeah. $300 a month for 2 people. It's too expensive. If we didn't smoke, we would have had at least $1,000 to put into the haunt. But it's an addiction. Addictions are bad. Drugs are okay. Drugs are bad, okay.
Kind of screwed that one up there.
Well, I thought about it too late.
Oh well.
Drugs are bad, okay. You know.
But yeah, now we're committed for next year because people want to see it again, so that's a plus. More encouragement.
Dr. Pepper is still cold.
It's because it's so freaking cold out here.
It's not too cold out here. It's nice out to me.
Yeah, it's warmer than it was the last couple of nights.
Yeah, it's been getting down to the low 30s, but today it warmed up, thankfully. I think a lot of people that are out trick-or-treating thankful that it happened too. But it's a Monday night. The little kitty's got to go to school tomorrow. So, trick-or-treating stops at 8 o'clock in this county. It's better than last year of having trick-or-treating not even on Halloween. Last year sucked.
Yeah, it's really weird. I think I said earlier, too. It's really weird out here. People... we're weird compared to the people out here.
There's only one other family on this street that actually goes above and beyond. They don't throw a haunted house. They kind of do a yard haunt, but they've got strobe lights, they've got fog machines, they got blinky lights, they've got chains that rattle, ghouls, screeching, stuff like that. I mean, we've been hearing them all night. But theirs is more of a yard haunt without being a haunt, really. It's just
decorations,
ambiance.
yeah.
But yeah, last year, if you look at if Christina ever puts that video onto YouTube of last year's yard haunt we did, we went.
It's already up there. It's under mistakes of a yard haunt or a home haunt because it was spread out. Didn't have as many props as I had planned. Spread it out, and it was a mistake.
Yeah, but last year they came up and they're like, "Yeah, we've been watching your yard grow." And this was when I took my kid over there to trick or treat, our oldest one, and they're like, "Yeah, we've been watching that growing and growing and growing." And we're just like, "Yes, people that actually want to do Halloween right." Everyone else is kind of a stick in the mud, really. We've got us, the people down the street right here. If you go onto the main road out there, there's like one or two that go out all out. Other than that, it's just the houses are too spaced out here. There's not actual street lights out here. It's not a subdivision. It's just a neighborhood.
Yeah, if you guys...
The only kind of street lights that are out here are you have to pay for yourself to have the electric company put in.
The light across the street is like the one that we got. Well, you can't see it. Maybe you can with the light.
No.
Nope, can't see it. We had one going. It's what, $15 extra a month?
$15 a month extra
on your electric bill, and they set up a security light.
And they tie it into your electricity.
Yeah.
And if you don't want it, they usually take them down.
That, and then there's a rule out here, if you're passing out candy, you have to have a porch light on. Yeah,
I thought that was just to show which houses were...
Yeah, if you're passing out candy. But it's weird, because we grew up in Southern California, and it was different. A lot different.
Go out at 5, come back at midnight. You knocked on every single house, whether or not they had their light on or not. Whether or not it even looked like their home. You went and knocked on the door, you rang the bell, and get candy or whatever. But not out here.
Of course, too, that was like 15 years ago.
Try 6, 7.
Okay. For those of us that trick or treat still in high school, 7 years ago. But those
I figured if you're in school,
the normal range of trick or treating, 15 years ago.
Man, as long as you're in school, there's no problem with you trick or treating. As long as you're not being a little hooligan and going out there and destroying people's stuff, like smashing pumpkins and stuff like that. Why do that?
Smashing Pumpkins, huh? That sounds like a good band name. Oh wait,
it's
it is.
Taken.
And that's where they got the name.